Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and like this video. It gets us pushed down the algorithm more. I want to show you a video that is like the realest video I've watched in a long time about social media and about kids having access to all of this stuff on their phone. I want to show it to you guys and then I'm going to react to it. I think this is going to be a really big eye-opener.
Hey kiddo, it's about time for bed, okay?
Okay.
Well, remember, there's a box in the corner over there with all the pornographic material that's ever been made in the world, even the really weird stuff that could scar you for life. I'm trusting you not to look in there, okay?
Okay.
Feelings are for losers.
Oh, and this guy's gonna be in your corner all night just randomly spewing out hateful things. Just ignore him, okay? While I'm thinking of it, there's an order form on your desk where you can purchase illegal drugs. The mean girls from your school are gonna be standing there talking about you all night. And this Russian hacker's gonna keep asking for your password.
I'm not hacker. Amazon customer service.
Just need you to ignore him, okay? Love you, buddy.
We ask too much of our kids when we give them a smartphone. Let's change the norm. Together.
Maybe we go around the room and share social security numbers.
Join the movement at smartphonefreechildhoodus.com.
Okay, there's so much to unpack there, you guys. I am very strict. My kids don't have a cell phone, not yet. And if and when the time, well, of course, eventually, we're gonna have to get one. It is going to be one of the Bark, I'm thinking, phones where there's like no social media, no internet access. And then as they get older, it'll just be to where there's like an algorithm thing on there. It'll like alert the parents, right? So I think it's a wonderful invention, but this is so true. Even when we have people stay the night, I'm like, okay, phones. Because this video is literally what I've had in my mind for years now. Like the Lord woke us up probably 4.5 years ago to the dangers of the iPad and letting them just have free reign on iPad or YouTube or whatever. Because even one time, I remember listening to the Spy Ninja show that they used to watch. Harmless, you would think. And then all of a sudden, I hear them playing with the Ouija board. And I go in there and I'm like turning it off. They are sneaking anything they can into our kids' stuff, even cartoons. I know you guys have heard recently about Netflix and all that. We've had Netflix like canceled for years now. It's just ridiculous. Like little kid cartoons, even Sesame Street, they're putting those agendas in there. So I love this commercial. I wish we could just decide as a community, as a nation, as whatever, to be like, okay, let's just all together not give our children phones until they're like this age. And if we do, let's get the Bark phones. Like that way these kids don't feel left out, because I think it's really weird. Like kids will like make fun of other kids for not having cell phones and call them iPad kids and stuff. And it's just so strange to me. And it's the same ones that are just mindlessly scrolling through TikTok and seeing all sorts of crazy things. I've had so many kids tell us, you know, we're a youth pastor, so they tell us that they saw the Charlie Kirk video, or they saw the stabbing of that video in the subway. Like, and these are our children, you guys. We should be doing a better job to protect their eyes and their ear gates, because we aren't meant to see this stuff. We aren't meant to see corn images, especially at a young age where the brain is still forming. Satan is after our kids, and he's using the phones, and he's using entertainment, and he's using anything he can to get to them. We literally have an open door to our kids right there in the cell phone. And you wouldn't let a child predator in your kid's bedroom by themselves. You wouldn't let bullies just have free access in there. You know what I mean? Like that's what that is. And if you take a look at the back of the iPhone, what is on the back of the iPhone? It's an apple with a bite taken out of it. Our kids don't need all of that knowledge. They don't need all that access. It's just trouble, you guys. It's really asking too much from our kids. And this commercial, I posted it on my Facebook not too long ago, and it got a lot of views. Not many comments, but a lot of views. I feel like a lot of people are scared to actually talk about this stuff. because a lot of times it offends people, but this is the truth, you guys, and truth offends. And our kids are being exposed to way too much at an early age. Used to, back in the day, it would be, oh, I found so-and-so's magazines under the bed or whatever, you know? Now it's like you can access whatever, the most perverse things too. And younger, these kids are starting to get addictions and perversions, and like, it's just too much. It's just too much. Let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear other parents' views on this. And if you have done boundaries or limits, how you do them, even with the iPad, I've limited it to the weekends, because during the week I noticed if they spent too much time after school that they would just not be able to focus during school. And we homeschool, so I gotta have my kids being able to focus, and then boom, like hyper focused again. It's just weird. It is super weird what these iPads and phones do to us when we spend too much time on them. And even Steve Jobs himself said that he would not allow his kid to have an iPad or an iPhone. And he's the one that created it. So what does that tell you?